Hey, tribe. And what up, though, potential tribe members? Okay. Um, y'all know I don't know what's about to come out in these cards, and it ain't gonna be for everybody. But what I do know is today is my birthday. Hey, 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 what? Can y'all see me to what? Oh, anyways, y'all. It's my birthday. Happy birthday, me. Anyways, I don't know, y'all. Where we going today, Divine? Sage ashes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Um, what cards are we using? I don't know, y'all. I just want to just take in this good vibe. All right, let's see what we get. Because we going to get whatever they give us. And we get what we get, and we don't throw a fit. So, I'm excited. Ooh. I got the magnifying glass when I said I'm excited. Yeah, I'm going to try not to be on those shenanigans. But this vibe is like, I just seen 1, 2, 3 on the clock. Tell y'all. We own it. What do you have for my collective today, Divine? Y'all know I love them. Okay. Y'all know I love them. Jesus. Oh, the clover. The clover. The 4-leaf clover. Oh, I told y'all. We're going to make it be great. I got the wishing well and the key. We got healing and all access granted. I don't know. That's what I feel. Coming to the light. Seeing the light of day. 41. Something about the emperor, the magician. Hierophant energy. 33. Empress lovers. 8 in the corner with the strength card. Taking the clover. There's no more difficult times here. I was just about to say the clover was lapping the cross. The sadness, the sorrow, this is what this card actually means, and they're bringing me to the meaning of it. Traditional, conforming, following set behavior, set forced laws. There's something here about simply breaking the mold. You guys are coming into, you've come into your own already. You guys are, they just keep saying the light of day. It's almost like there's something here they don't want me to say. Whatever is in this bucket, they don't want me to say. Because whatever it is, it's for some of 33 was just on there. For some of you, I just seen 333. Now we also have the card of 33. For some of you, I really feel like some of you feel like you had this long bout with healing, this long bout with acceptance, this long bout with breaking. There's something here about breaking traditional religion, breaking family order or structure, breaking societal conditioning, breaking the mold, breaking every chain. There's something here where the mouse and the magnifying glass again. Let's really fill this energy out. Because whatever this is, it's a big blessing on the other end of it. This clover is a blessing you don't necessarily have to work for. This is not a blessing. This is not something you created. This is something that's given. This is something you find. This is something you happen upon, you know. We don't believe in coincidence over here. This is something you were led to. Something you may have been set free to obtain. Something that once felt out of reach. Something that once felt too delicate to possess. You see that flower in there? How does a flower live in confinement without dying? Right? How does that flower live in these conditions? There's something here about that question. How did you live in control? How did you live being controlled? What the hell? This is a cage. Something here about how you were able to keep your life, your livelihood. There's something here about how you were able to keep your vigor, your beauty, self-sustained. It's an energy here, but it's like if it was not for the divine, I would have died a long time ago. There's something here about having gratitude for being able to come out of darkness, being able to come out of isolation, being able to come out of conditioning, being able to come out of control from others, right? All these cards equal 13, which brings you to that death energy of transformation, magician, and again, empress energy. You guys were able to keep your beauty and your radiance, keep it all together, even in a time where you weren't authentically yourself. Now that you are authentically yourself, there's something here about finally being free. There's something here, guys, where it's like, there's something here about flower. Once being confined, now being free. Once being impoverished, now being abundant, right? Once being controlled, now operating out of free will. There's something here about this. There's also something here where it's the right perspective. Coming out of worldly religion into pure spirituality. This blessing is the gift of setting yourself free. This blessing is the gift of setting yourself free the right way. In the healthiest manner for your soul. Your soul is thanking you. And the divine is rewarding you. You spent a long time in this cage. No wonder that energy is like, how the fuck did I maintain? How did I maintain? How did I even do that? Some of you guys made it through shit. You in hindsight, it's like, damn, I really went through that. Damn, I really was confined that long. Right? It's something here about reflection. You're not angry that you were ever imprisoned. Because we know that as we grow, we're only taught by those who are taught by somebody else who was taught by somebody else. The ways in which you were conditioned were the same ways in which your family, your peers were conditioned. You don't have any resentments. You don't have any ill wills you don't have. Everything is literally just all good. You like, shit, it's all good. Everything I went through is all good because I'm good. It's like I always get a little cough on y'all reading. Every time, it's like a throat chakra energy, and it be real specific. It's not like just, I don't know. I wish you guys could feel the energy I feel. Truly. I really feel like this reading is not like, I mean, it just is what it is. And to be honest, it's like I really didn't want to do a long, extensive, dig deep reading. I didn't really feel like that's where we needed to go today. You know? Like I tell y'all all the time, I meditate in the energy before I turn the camera on. And it didn't feel like it was going to be some heavy, deep reading. It just felt like, yeah, come on, let's do it. Let's just get it done. Come on, let's do some shit. And I feel like that's also the energy that needs to be carried into this. You have been attached to a lower vibration so long, it's like, you know, again, I kept feeling past energy from this. Even when I seen it and just kept shuffling still before we realized it was at the bottom of the deck. I just feel this energy where you guys have acknowledged your journey. You guys have acknowledged your pain. You guys have acknowledged your need to forgive, your need to have forgiveness. I really think this is just a confirmation reading that everything is on track. Everything is on track. Everything is a course. You know, I feel this energy where you're aligned perfectly to have whatever this abundance is. You're right in alignment for it. A lot of you need to understand that there's no more need to worry. There was never a need to worry. I just really feel like this is a confirmation reading. I almost feel like I'm wasting y'all time right now. But somebody just needed validation or confirmation, you know, that the healing I've done has been with great purpose. The healing I've done, the ways in which I've been able to go within self and fully detach in a way where I'm able to have freedom, where I'm able to remember and recognize that I am the key to any opportunities that lie before me. For some of you, this is a large part of opportunities. It's not always just money that shows up. When we talk about abundance, we talk about abundance in all forms. I don't know, guys. I kind of want to leave it there. Because I feel like if I keep going into the energy, they're going to give me the same thing. Because this is not a reading to tell you what's coming. This is not a reading to sugarcoat shit, to do anything other than simply, you are in good standing. You are in good standing. You are where you need to be. You are whole as you're full. You're full. You're healed. You've recognized the light. You see the path you're on and the path you're going towards. You know, you've identified the fact that freedom comes to those who take it. You know? It's this energy here where for a lot of you, you kind of, the way they're telling me is, a lot of you understand that you weren't born free. A lot of you came in with karma. A lot of you came in with pain. A lot of you experienced parents and childhoods that were intense or hard. You know, some of you, even when you were in the womb, you were being created in toxicity. And you've healed all that shit. Like I tell y'all all the time. Even when you're in the womb, the energy your parent or parents are carrying, you are absorbing, and you are ultimately being created from. Your vessel is being created from. Some of you guys need to pat yourself on the back because it's not easy to do the things that you've done for yourself. It's not easy to detangle and remove mental programming and oppression from a time before you consciously had consciousness, you know? It's not easy. But you guys were committed and dedicated enough to do it. A lot of people give up when they see the same shit recycling in their experience. A lot of people give up when they're experiencing the same things on different levels and with different people. It's like, oh, I can't win for losing. Fuck it. They talk about this spiritual stuff. Real spiritual people know that this spirituality thing is not a fun game of shits and giggles. Oh, I'm into spirituality so I can manifest stuff. You've been manifesting your whole life. Only difference is you typically manifest fucked up shit before you're awakened. Because you're not conscious of the fact you're manifesting. This is you knowing you've been powerful. You just were using your power in the wrong ways because you were ignorant. It's the difference in being ignorant and stupid. When you're ignorant, you don't know. When you don't know better, you can't do better. But when you're stupid, you know better and you choose not to do better. You guys understand that this is not a time in your experience to persecute yourself for ignorance of the past. Because what you did not know, you cannot fault yourself for. You did not fail yourself in a place of ignorance. And for a lot of you, now that you are awakened, now that you are no longer ignorant, you will never go back to being ignorant or stupid. There's something here about these green pastures. I really feel this energy of being healed and coming out of this. Even if you were the wishing well, in the wishing well and you came out of emotions and lower emotions and darkness into the light, that's still not a time to stop and stand there. Why? Because you could hang there for how long, hangman? Gaining a new perspective doesn't mean you sit there with it. It means you get your ass, we talked about break every chain. You get your ass off the chains and you go down this green pasture. What lies ahead of you on your green pasture, leaving the gate that kept you confined within the confines? It's the energy we talked about before in a different reading, where we were talking about like horses, right? On the image, it was the horse. I think it was from here. Long story short, y'all, let me not even do this. Long story short, when you're not in the confines, they're throwing stuff. If you're not near the cage, you can never be put back in the cage, right? If you're not near the bucket, you can't be put back in the bucket. People can't say shit to trigger you to go back in, right? You're walking away from this whole thing altogether. You're going down your path. Coming out of this vicinity altogether and into far greener pastures. Like, it get better than that? Look how beautiful that is. And look at that. See how the sun is fully up now? See this root chakra energy? Root chakra, the foundation. of all things brought into fruition, your foundation, Empress energy of all things brought into fruition. I was just about to say I'm feeling masculine and feminine energy in this, as if masculine, feminine. Interestingly enough, 33 brings us to 6 with lover's energy, which is that divine masculine, divine feminine energy. When talking about harnessing it within yourself, it's your own divine masculine and feminine energy. We talked about you being the key. You don't even have to break these chains. You just fucking unlock them. There's literally no more resistance here. I mean, I'm literally just putting this in different ways, but it's the same thing I'm saying over and over. So, you know, we're going to wrap it. You know, you guys, you know this. A lot of you already know this. It's not like you wasn't there when you were doing the healing. It's not like you were absent to your own work that you're doing. You know, we have to stop seeking validation so much. Validation can become resistance. You know, that's a failure to trust yourself. You're no longer in the mindset where you need to externalize your trust or your faith. We know when we're dealing with trust, what's evident, what's obvious. When we're dealing with faith, what's the unseen? I don't know. This is just endless opportunities. I really feel like it's endless opportunities. The decision is really yours. The rider, the bear, and the dice. You guys, take a chance. Moving forward, a part of these opportunities, a lot of you guys are going to be faced with some things that you really, oh, I'm getting agreeing. This is definitely worth the gamble. Whatever this is worth the gamble, and this is divinely orchestrated. It's divinely orchestrated, y'all. The opportunity is definitely coming in, and you're going to have to seize it. You're going to have to roll the dice of fate and make it happen in faith, in pure faith. Get in tune with your divine feminine energy and listen. Listen. Meditate. Sorry about that titty, y'all. Get in tune. Go into this divine feminine energy here, guys. And listen to the divine. Because as you're going down this, we talked before about having a map. That spiritual map within. There's something here about the spiritual map. Hell yeah, with the mountains behind that. The map tells you how to get there, but the divine tells you if there's any roadblocks, if there's anybody trying to foil your plans. The divine tells you essentially reroute, right? You have the blueprint. But I feel like even though you have the map, there's a rerouting here. And either you're aware of it, some of you are aware of it, that 2 energy, high priestess and hermit. On a soulful level, you're aware of it. Some of you are aware of this consciously. But I definitely feel that there's a rerouting happening here. Some of you may get a blessing that completely changes your direction. It's this energy here where now that you're healed, now that you're free, now that you're accepting to these opportunities and these blessings, what's coming to you is beyond what you even wanted for yourself. I just want to be free. but now you're free and abundant, right? It's something here like that where you get what you want, but there's also a redirection to it. You get what you want and then some, but that and then some is for a reason. A lot of you are about to be in a position where you're going to have many tasks at once. You're going to have a lot of things to do. A lot of you are going to get financial abundance that is meant to be used constructively. Some of you have this idea in your mind what direction you're going in, and you're going to be going in a completely different direction. But the fact that it's so aligned with your soul, it's a great deal of ease that's going to come with this redirecting, this rerouting. It's almost like, even though you're rerouted to a shortcut. Or even though you're rerouted in a way that's even better for you. You know what I mean? Like, I knew I was going. Okay. I just heard again the pots of golden rainbows and the red balloons. We channeled this before. Stay with me, y'all. Okay. Because you never see a golden rainbow. You know, the rainbows I associate with the proper alignment of the chakra system, right? Proper alignment internally, externally. The beauty from within also being reflected to you externally. Something about that here. It's an energy where you are on the way to the golden to the rainbow and the pot of gold, right? You were on the way to the rainbow and the pot of gold, but what you didn't know. See that golden key? Just like that divine feminine reading where they say your meal has been upgraded free of charge. The golden rainbow. Which makes it 1,000 times more valuable. There's something here. And I just heard for some of y'all. Oops. For some of y'all, if you were to look through your house or something, there's something you have that's worth a lot of money that's under your nose. You don't even know it. It could be your expression. It could be you. It could be your singing. It could be, a hidden talent. There's something. It could be an object. It could be, I just heard inheritance, something you inherited. There's something in your life presently that's worth a lot. Okay? A lot. And for a lot of you, it's you. You are worth a lot. Your opinion, your actions, your face, a model, your body. It's something of high value here that you already possess. A skill, a quality, an ability, something. It's either a physical object or something within you or you yourself. There's something here. For some of y'all, it's the things you have to say. Your voice, something about your ability to project. There's something here of high value. And if you really want to know the best way to get it and to seize these opportunities and to really bet on yourself, to really take that gamble in your own strengths, right? Not only is faith needed, but divine connection. Whatever this is going to be retrieved through divine feminine energy. We all have divine masculine and divine feminine energy. No matter which one you typically resonate in the strongest, if you want to know or get the alert that it's time to reroute, divine feminine energy is going to need to be popping. I always see this as my spiritual card with these stained glass windows. We have Empress, we have the Fool, we have the High Priestess, and the Hermit energy here. Ace of Swords, King of Swords. Okay. Whatever this spiritual download is, whatever this dream, synchronicities, signs, however the divine is communicating with you, whatever's coming in through the crown chakra energy, whatever it is, guys, divine feminine energy is how you retrieve it. Through spirituality is how you retrieve it. You want to know how to get to your abundance? And the best way, the way of ease, not easy, go into that divine feminine energy. Whether it's a meditation routine, whether it's naps, whether it's adequate sleep, divination, so many different ways to tap into that feminine energy. Divine feminine meditations, channel writing, listening to your divine guidance. For a lot of you, it is dreams. Alright? It is. But it definitely takes a large part of transparency. Not only that, but with these two swords energies, we talked about divine masculine, divine feminine energies, right? It's not enough to tap into this divine feminine energy. But again, with these swords, that's masculine energy. Just the same as this, that proper balance. It's not going to be enough to go in spirit and stay in spirit. Because again, whatever it is you're pulling from spirit, whatever it is spirit is guiding you to, through, whatever they're showing you, whatever this shit is, y'all gonna know because it's different for everybody. And it's your own personal guidance and information that's not going to come through these cards. Okay? Whatever it is, it's not enough to just sit in divine feminine energy. It's not enough. You see how she's wrapped in divine masculine energy with this red? It's not enough to just be in feminine energy, waiting for the answer, trying to make it come. Whatever, it's going to happen organically. It's going to happen naturally. But the ebb and flow is important. Not only in your life, but in the going between masculine and feminine within self. I will tell you this, I'm going to say again though. When it comes to when this actually comes out, the writer, right? The writer is not just the information, but it's the individual who brings the information. The divine is bringing you this information. Some of you, again, you may see your spirit team. You may see an ancestor. You may see an angel. See that bright light coming in on her face? You're going to have to be raw. You're going to have to be authentic. You're going to have to be transparent. You're going to have to be really in your divine feminine energy in the time of receiving this. Balancing your spirituality, your spiritual self and your physical self. Balancing your divine masculine, divine feminine. Balancing your higher and lower self. Balancing your divine self and your less divine self, right? Balancing that grown and sexy as well as that inner child. Oh shit, this writer is the Nine of Cups. This fulfillment, this something that's for you. Like they say, what's for me is for me. Nine of Cups, that's personal fulfillment. Now, whether you share your fulfillment with others or not, that's entirely up to you. But, oh shit, somebody can't partake in it. Some of y'all, that redirection is the understanding, especially with strength and faith here. For some of you, understand this redirection is removing you from lower vibrational energies that don't serve you or don't serve what's coming to you. Some people can, just like a flower, they could smell that shit coming. Somebody could smell your abundance coming. For some of y'all, obstacle or redirection. It don't have to be an obstacle. if you wise enough and strong enough to take the redirection. Take the redirection. Whether that be removal of a person, removal of a career, old way of doing things. There's a redirection here. Some of you, it comes before the abundance. Some of you, it comes after the abundance. I feel like for those of you who it comes after the abundance, this is about career. Or you doing something in a different way that this redirection is something outside of what you already have plans of. For those of you who this is before, this is a person who you're going to be redirected from in order to help you get to these abundance, and maybe the very same people who put you here. What did we do with the dang, Daniel? I don't know where the cross went. Good. Fuck it. We've been talking about it the whole time, getting that shit out of here. So, for some of you, that very same cross energy, the people that taught you that, the people who raised you, the people, well, I don't want to say that because some people going to be triggered. For some of you, the people that brought on that cross energy, that conditioning or that sadness, that neglect, distorted perception, whatever, that's the people you're being redirected from. Oh, I just heard buttons again. How you mad at me when you put me in this hell? Right? Don't let nothing block your abundance. Don't let nothing stop your blessings. Nothing. Even if the outcome looks different or the direction looks different than what you wrote on paper, trust me. Remember, y'all, we dealing possible. We don't have to try to figure out what is possible. We don't have to be so damn, hell-bent and stuck to. It's the reason they say hell-bent. If you hell-bent on some shit, you in a lower vibration to that shit. You trying to control the situation, right? You're trying to manipulate the energy in the lower vibrational way. Just be free-flowing, y'all. Let these blessings get to your door in the proper manner, in the proper light. Just have faith, and abundance is assured. But more importantly, do what needs to be done to avoid. Boop! Do what needs to be done to avoid that and having to go back through this healing process, re-identifying what the truth is, having to re-identify what the truth is, having to make yourself stronger all over again. These are the same cards, y'all. Same cards we just had in spread. You don't have to repeat shit, okay? Just be willing to do what you guided to do. Listen to your intuition. Okay? Listen to your divine guidance. They're going to keep showing this tree because they swear to God they want me to talk about it. The blessings that's assured for you is assured for you. 38:38 on the clock. That's 11:11, y'all. The blessings that are you, the imminent change, 5, Hierophant. The imminent change is for you. The only thing that could block it is what? 7 of Cups, illusions, falsehoods, being trapped back in dreams or illusion, delusion, fantasies, manipulation, control, whatever. Okay? Just get your life together, get your spirituality together, get yourself together. There go that rainbow. No wonder they made sure. We talked about this rainbow. Make sure all your systems is a go. Make sure your chakra system is aligned, clear, clean. Make sure you're seeing the beauty of oneself reflected in your day. Okay? Make sure your foundation is strong. We talked about that foundation of self. Make sure these roots are strong. Make sure that what you're aligning to, bringing into fruition, the acceptance of your blessings. Make sure all that shit is solid. Some of y'all don't be fooled as we go to the non-divine feminine, or the unawakened divine feminine, or the at times lower vibrational divine feminine, whatever you want to say. Look, at times confused as divine feminine. You see how enlightenment is, wherever the sun is, the direction of the sun is always the direction of enlightenment, the best option, right? This is essentially choosing to listen to the reader constructively or not. You're going to have to be in your divine feminine energy to get these foundations popping, to really welcome in that change. Not your less divine feminine energy. Essentially, don't try to play the divine. Don't try to, oh, well, all right. Listen, I step out the cage. Because that blessing over there, I'll walk this path and go get that blessing. If you're doing it for greed or for a backhand, look at that. Redirected. Obstacle. The divine know when you on some bullshit. So don't be on no bullshit. Look. Boot. Simply don't be on no bullshit. Do it for divine reasons, in divine order, and in your divine sense of self. 41:14 on the clock. Be the same on both ends, just a little different. But still authentic, right? 41:14 was still the same numbers, just in a different way. Obstacle or redirection. 41 is the same energies we started it with. You know what I mean? Emperor and magician energy, 41:41. That's 55. I'm telling y'all, just let the change be what it is. It's 11 energy again. Walk through the doors, guys. Ace of Sword again. Just walk through the doors of peace, prosperity, and abundance. Look at that. Everything coming to fruition. All the childhood scarring and wounding, even before coming out of the womb, it's all healed permanently. It's the difference in healing something temporarily, not really fully healing it, or not refilling yourself with the things that can provide you sustenance after the removal of the bullshit. Right? Make sure you're not leaving yourself with a void. We're going to leave it here because I'll keep talking forever. Queen of Cups. Guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it comes the manifestations of your experience. So, I don't know. Do what you do, but watch my shoes. Star energy. I love y'all. Magician and Tower. 6 of Cups. I love y'all. Okay. Hey, it's my birthday. I think the spider that rolled up on me a minute ago, it might be their birthday too. Or they came to tell me happy birthday. I don't know. But I'm happy it ain't pop up and have me over here hollering. I love y'all. Have a great one. Thank you for the support, y'all. Like, share, subscribe, comment, do what you do, but watch my shoes. Okay? I love y'all. I almost told y'all happy birthday. Support the channel, support the tribe, guys. Like, share, subscribe, comment, donate, do what you do. Energy, whatever.